Sincerely, there is no doubt. Even when a Yoruba man is the president of Nigeria, even when an Akwa Ibom man is the Senate president, the Fulanis has taken over Nigeria. Forget about them taking over our forest by banditry. They have already taken over the government, the governance, and the structure of the country. There is no doubt. Now I know why Bola Ahmed Tinubu said in the video with one northern Niger that he have no plans. He has no blueprint in regards to insecurity, because if he does so, he will be stepping on toes and they might even buy him. Now I understood. You see, this Nnamdi Kanu judgment, it is definitely as the Fulani Caliphate wanted it, which Nnamdi Kanu have always talked about. Otherwise, nobody can explain to me how Nnamdi Kanu, only being accused of terrorism, got a life sentence, and this, who admitted and pleaded guilty to terrorism and ISWAP leader, got 20 years. This one is going to get pardoned sooner or later, or eventually does his 20 years. In fact, he will do less, and then come back to be president of this country, or governor, or a senator. Do you know why? His name is Smiler, and this is Nnamdi. That is the difference. But why, in a country, they are trying to force together as one? They, from their lips, say it's one. But this man is passing through what he's passing through because his name is Nnamdi, and this one is getting the preferential treatment because his name is Smiler. Where do we go with this? Now look at this. This is Gumi and Kanu. Who among them should be doing a life sentence? If we live in a country where the law is not truly being decided by some few sitting in high places, who will give a written script as judgment to a judge to go and read. Just look at these two and tell me who should be in life, who should be doing life sentence. Gumi is the chief mouthpiece of the terrorists in Nigeria. Even as we speak now, he's still defending them. And this man called Gumi have never ever been arrested. There was a time we learned that he was being invited by the DSS. He never spent 20 minutes with them. He was back. That was the day I know that being a Fulani, being a terrorist, is really profitable in Nigeria. There is big deal. There is gain. They've taken over the system completely. That is why they are terrorists and the government is helpless. IPOB, which means Indigenous People of Biafra, for the sake of self-secession, they formed that group and they were branded terrorist group. They were proscribed. And it's not as if they were just like Boko Haram. But Boko Haram and ISWAP is a known terrorist organization. Where this guy happened to be a leader and he got just 20 years. But the man who they accused because he's asking for succession got forever. Life. And we think we have a country. Of course we don't. But one thing I must tell Nigerians is coming towards our direction. Everything Nnamdi Kanu have said, what he said is going to play, has already playing, and we played down to the way he predicted it. By the time we are all forced to become Muslims, by the time our wives, our mother, our children are constantly being raped before our eyes, although they are currently happening in our farms, but they will definitely take this to our homes, to our cities. Then we will know that being docile, being weak, being folding your arms and watch by your enemy take over your territory, you will know exactly what it means. I don't know what is wrong with Nigerians. Honestly, I don't know. Hate Nnamdi Kanu or love him. Celebrate his conviction. That does not take away the fact that everything he said is happening. You know one thing that is good about this? You that is happy. The question is, when will it get to you? It's that simple. When will did Nigeria happen to you, either in the way Kanu has predicted or in the other way? You see the terrorism going on in the country. If you are not a Fulani terrorist, you are a prospective victim. Should I repeat that? If you are not a Fulani terrorist, you are not immune to the Fulani terrorist attack. You are a prospective victim. So let's keep celebrating until you get to our doorstep. And by then, we're all going to learn. And obviously, we'll learn the hard way. So let's keep playing.